Coming to you from the center of the universe in Lipsick, Wisconsin, it's the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast.
Hey, welcome to episode 67 of the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast. I'm Tom.
Kyle.
And Al.
Fuckers didn't wave. Hey, so this is
Sorry, we're on video.
So we're gonna try this, see how this works on video. We're in the house right now because it's just too damn cold outside. We'll be back in the garage before too long, I'm sure. So great show coming up tonight. We have Jeff Morgan from the Wisconsin Camaro Club going to talk about the awesome
Camaro.
Yes, please, for all that's good in the world, spell Camaro correctly. Jeff Morgan from Wisconsin Camaro Club will be coming up talking about a couple of their events. We have Allie from Iola coming back talking about
A-L-I.
from Iola. It's a spelling show tonight. But she'll be on talking about the Swap Summit coming up this weekend. Looking forward to that. And then, I guess, here again, another week, another like frickin' below zero again. Stupid cold.
Yeah, it made that 15 feel like a heat wave last week.
Right? So, this past weekend was Barrett-Jackson. I know, Al, you were a little bit under the weather, but Kyle, what did you think?
Overload of Corvettes.
Oh, my God, yeah.
It was like every car, like 2-3 in a row, then you had a little break with a couple of Broncos or something, then another 100 Corvettes.
Really?
Yeah,
It was, Corvette heavy this week.
Everybody ditching their Corvettes
Saturday,
or
anyway.
what?
Yeah, and a lot of 63s.
Really?
Yeah, it was just weird. It was just a lot of Corvettes on Saturday night.
Huh.
And, they had it mixed in. They had a gull wing that they gave away for the CHP, which was kind of cool.
Then they had the Tunnels for Towers charity car, too.
Okay.
Did pretty good on that one. Can't remember what that was anymore.
I don't, wasn't
it a one of something?
Wasn't a Corvette, and it was, I'm pretty sure that was VIN number 1 of a 26 Corvette. But yeah, anyway, hang on for the rest of that stuff. But one thing we want to talk about is on Facebook here. Forgive me for looking at my phone. Earlier in the week, we asked about what makes a good car show. And you guys came up with some really awesome points on here. Jeff Stiles, the pinstriper for out in Southern California, he said he likes to see a lot of vendors who come and support the show. And yeah, I'm 100% behind that. We'd like to have vendors come out. And if you guys got speed parts, fun parts, car parts, I don't care what it is.
And just that Tunnels of Tower wasn't one of one Corvette, 2026. Okay. Yeah.
But anyway, we'd love to have the vendors come out. Bulletproof Garage, you guys knocked it out of the park with the autocross stuff that you had going on. That does look like a great time. And here again, it just comes back to making the car better, faster, lighter, and having fun while you're doing it. Lance Fosbender. I don't usually use last names with this, but with this one I will. Lance likes the cool cars and trucks, the cold drinks, the hot chicks. Lance, you're married. Please. Nikki. Remember Nikki? I'm just kidding.
God.
But anyway, I just talked about the good music, warm weather, good vibes. It's always a lot of fun. Bondo brought up another one too. It doesn't really matter. It's like no trophies. Go out and enjoy the body line of the car, which brings us to another point. Hood up or hood down? What
Down.
would you say?
I would say down.
Yeah. I mean, unless you got, everybody wants to see what engine you got. Like with me, it's like, does that got a 216 in it yet? No, it does not have a 216. And you probably get that too, where people ask if it's got a 289 or a.
That's why we got the sticker on it now.
96, yep.
Yeah.
But it also goes in the dash card. I can put it on there that it's a 351, and then.
I mean, admittedly, there are some engines that make the car.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They're just blower. They're all decked out, beautiful.
Yeah, when I look around, the way my eyes work is to see what looks like a good calendar picture,
Yeah.
or what's good for our pages, and then having the hood open usually erects those lines for me.
True.
Yeah, yep. The biggest theme it seems through here is no trophies.
Yep.
Agreed.
Not a long time. Like the people don't really like the
All-day shows.
the all-day
we
shows.
used to do it the 9 to 5 show, whatever.
Yeah,
9 to
that
3,
was
whatever.
that was long days to sit outside and do that. It's cars, music, food.
There's
They had to pick a booger off his mic.
something.
The good old Mike boogers. Kelly Long. Kelly is a big fan of the show, big friend of the show too. The rod run and time spent with friends getting there, and he's got pictures of his cars outside of a hotel. I know those guys with Wisconsin Rod and Custom. They go all over the United States with their hot rods, and driving these things is so much more fun than leaving them sit at a show somewhere and just wiping the dust off. Coop, you said it best. Keep doing what Lipsick is doing. That's all you need, which is, we'll go. But we're always looking to see if there's something we can do that's better. In a wide range of cars, that's another thing too. I don't know that I go to any other car shows that have the diversity of what Lipsick has.
I would have to agree.
Yeah, it's not even being biased. That is,
Yeah,
we have everything.
Everything.
Yeah, I mean, from a Camaro to a Maserati, it's probably going to be here. One guy talked about law enforcement, and I said we're law enforcement is always welcome at these shows, and in fact, I'd rather have them come in, walk in, and walk around and talk to people than driving by really slow, because what we see is what's he looking at to try to pull somebody over with later. What he's seeing is, damn, I wish I wouldn't have to work so I could just be there and enjoy it.
Probably.
Which reminds us, I doubled down on that comment and said if any law enforcement wants to stop in during the show while they're working, we'll cover their meal costs if they go to the food line, and
definitely
we'll get them a soda or water or whatever else they want to drink while they're working.
We appreciate what they do, and law enforcement, they've been very good to us and let us do our thing.
Right. Mike from over there in Edgerton talks about music and good food. That is, I think those are probably the two biggest things, is that people, the food's got to be good and the music's got to be good. If the music sucks, people are kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
So, which is why we're pretty picky on who we get to pick for music. And then it goes back to good weather. But Wendy said one too. It's all about the people. And I can't say that enough. You can talk about all the cars that are at these events, and I'm not even saying just our show. I'm talking about all the shows that we go to, and a lot of times you remember the people that you talked to more so than the car that you saw. And that's probably one of the best compliments that we can get, is when people mention the people at our show and how great it is for them to come here and see that. So yeah, we really enjoy that. And as you noticed too, this is going to be, did I talk about being on video yet?
I'm sure you have.
Oh, okay.
Check the camera later.
Well, if I haven't, we're on video again. But yeah, this is going to be something we're going to try out. And like I said, we'll be back in the garage before too long. It's just been too damn cold outside to do anything. Just ridiculous. Yeah, it's like, I don't mind a cold snap now and again, but even the snowmobilers are getting screwed because it's cold and there's not enough snow to snowmobile.
Right.
Unless they go up north. So, at least if we could have the cold, it's too bad they couldn't have the snow to ride their sleds around. But, I guess it is what it is. Welcome to Wisconsin. So, I guess with that, we're going to talk about, if you could, would you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of those. And if you're watching, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and do whatever you can to share it. Tell your friends about it. And once again, too, we don't make a dime out of this. We just do this for fun. And so there's that. We enjoy doing this. We enjoy bringing this stuff to you guys. It's fun talking to you guys at the car shows, and can't wait for that season to come back.
Soon. Very soon.
Yep. And whatever platform you're listening on, leave us a comment, good, bad, or otherwise. We'd love to hear back from you. So with that, we'd like to thank the sponsors for the 2026 Tuesday night car shows, thanking Precision Stripping and Tires, Jumper over there in Reeseville, Bruce's Classic Restorations, LLC, from the Metro Slinger, Hartford, St. Lawrence area, and M&S Fabrication from Juneau. That's Juneau, Wisconsin, not Alaska. And the Dodgeland FFA alumni, with their help, we're able to put these shows on, and, they're not getting any cheaper. And here again, we want to talk about door prizes again. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, and door prizes are cool, but we talked about, remember, there's another Bacardi, if you have to give away another Bacardi shop rag, we don't need to do that. So if you guys have anything that you want to give away for door prizes, Like if you do any crochet, if you make stuff out of wood, if you make whatever, if you have car memorabilia that's just, you don't know what to do with it, yeah, bring it out. And we'd love to give it away as a door prize.
Yeah, your junk is somebody else's price.
Right.
There you go.
Didn't you have a T-shirt like that once?
I may have. I've got a lot of T-shirts.
Yeah, it said my junk could be your price.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my wife won't let me wear that one anymore.
Yeah, they never do. They
And
ruin
I'm
all
thinking
the
more of
fun.
like the American Picker style, going through somebody's stuff and finding something cool. But
Yeah.
I like old stuff all the time with you guys all the time.
Yep. And anyway, so yeah, make sure you check out the Hot Rod Tuesday pages on Facebook. The Hot Rod Tuesday podcast page is going to have a blue background. Make sure you like and follow and do all the things like that. And if you have anything that you want to add to this show, feel free to email us at hotrodtuesdaypodcast@gmail.com, or you can call or text at 920-306-1411. And with that, coming up next will be Jeff Morgan from the Wisconsin Camaro Club. So joining me on the phone, we have Jeff Morgan from the Wisconsin Camaro Club. Jeff, welcome to the podcast.
Well, thank you, and thanks so much for having me on and being able to share our information with you guys.
Sure. It's great you guys are on here. I know you guys got a huge presence in the car show world out there. We see your stickers everywhere when we go to car shows. So why don't you talk a little bit about the club, how it came together, and a little bit of history, things like that.
Sure. Wisconsin Camaro was formed, coming up on about 10 years ago, by a group of Camaro enthusiasts that just wanted to have a format for people to get together, share their experiences with their cars, and just to become friends.
Okay.
So they formed a Facebook group, which now currently has about a little over 3,000 members.
Holy cow.
Primarily are Camaro owners, but other people follow our group as well.
Okay.
So we are a Wisconsin nonprofit corporation, and our club is set up as a Facebook group. We don't have any dues or membership fees or anything like that. If you want to be part of the group, you just join the page, see what's going on, and come on out to whatever you want to participate in.
Sure. And speaking of opportunities to participate, you guys have the 5th annual car show in Bratfry coming up in Plymouth on May 16th on a Saturday from 11 to 4. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so that's an event that one of our members actually started 5 years ago, and put that together as one of the fundraising events for our club. And it's been really popular. We're having it at Jag's Bar and Grill, just outside of the racetrack at Elkhart Lake. And they do a really good job of providing the facility and hosting. And we encourage cars of any kind, street rods, muscle cars, antiques, whatever, to come out and participate in the car show. And we'll have 50-50 raffles. We'll have a lot of things that have been donated by local businesses available for raffle, and a good brat fry.
And it says you have 2 classes, Camaro and not Camaro. So
Right.
that makes it simple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep
it does.
easy.
I like
Yeah,
that.
right. Yeah, because we are a Camaro club, we still want to have the Camaro people kind of have their own awards.
Makes sense.
But then everything else is just, whoever comes out, and it's participant judging.
So, Jeff, let me ask you this. This is kind of one of the weird questions I get to throw in. Does it bother you as much as it bothers me when you see people spell Camaro with an E?
Always.
It bothers me to no end when I see Camaro spelled with an E. I don't know what it is. Maybe, when I was
It's
a kid.
spelling error.
Well, that's probably why. But when I was a kid, all I wanted was a Camaro that was jacked up with side pipes and big steamroller tires on the back. And
Exactly.
every time I see somebody spell it with an E, a little bit of me dies on the inside. It's not that hard. Camaro, Camaro, not Camaro.
Yeah. Yeah, as diehard enthusiasts, we will call anybody out anytime for that.
Perfect. So, the other event you got coming up now, we talked a little bit when I first talked to you a couple weeks ago. We talked about this show. Or this is calling it a show is going to be kind of it's kind of a not the correct terminology. This is more of an event. This is going to be at Road America. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Sure. This is going to be the 6th year that we're having this event. And 5 years ago, we started having it at Road America. And we've got a very good partnership with Road America. And they've given us a very unique opportunity to utilize their Briggs & Stratton Motorplex facility.
Sure.
Which includes their professional go-kart track. And then they also have a campground, which we use as a showground, which is connected to the facility. And that showground is actually inside the carousel turn at Road America.
Oh, sure.
So what Road America does is they give us a dedicated gate. Gate 4 is the entrance to our event for that day. And we'll have people there attending the gate. And there'll be directions once you get inside the Road America grounds to come to where our area is. And it's just a really unique opportunity to see Road America from kind of inside the track. The autocross is really popular. It's actually one of my favorite parts of the whole weekend. I've done autocross on cone courses and parking lots and things like that, but to be able to do that on an actual miniature road course, if you will, is just a blast. And then, go ahead.
Just here's just another little thing for Road America. Now, I'm 55 years old, and the first time I went to Road America, I was what, like what was it, like 3 years ago?
4 years ago, I think.
4 years ago? First time I was ever at Road America. So if you're a car guy anywhere near Wisconsin like this, and you've never been to Road America, I feel ashamed to say it took me this long in my life to get there. It is, they call it America's Playground of Power. Or National Park of Speed. Sorry, Road America people. National. Al's laughing at me.
No, I had a hairball. Sorry.
But it's America's National Park of Speed. If you guys get a chance to check it out, it'd be just kind of boring watching the cars go by like once every 10 minutes. Like, no, it's not like that. The pits are open. You can go and meet people. You can meet the drivers. When they do have the big events, it is such a cool place to see. And being there with all these Camaros. Now, we talked before, and why don't you talk about that lap that you did with all the Camaros on the big track?
So one of the aspects of the weekend, after our car show on Saturday, Road America has offered us an opportunity to go on a cruise around the track. It's similar to their Sunset Cruise that they do, but they bring out their pace car driver, and we have a limit of 150 cars. Last year, I think we had 137. And we get, if we behave ourselves, we get a minimum of 4 laps, and the pace car driver will always tell us the experience we have is based on how we behave. And we must be doing a pretty good job, because last year we had about 6 laps.
Oh, wow.
And they're not track speed laps by any means, but they're very spirited.
This was like 25 miles. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that would be. That'd be kind of slick. And then you talked too about having one Camaro from every year of production.
We did that in 2022. Was the 55th anniversary of the Camaro, and so we staged a lap, and we had 1 year of every Camaro made in a lap around Road America. The 55 Camaros, and it was led by VIN number 1. We found the person that owns that vehicle. It's completely restored to its original condition when it was delivered to the factory. and he brought it to our event, and he led our parade lap with it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. VIN number 1.
Wow.
Yeah, and that would be one that you'd always hear guys like, what's his name, Rick Hendrick. He's got a big affinity for serial number 1 in a lot of these cars, and
Right.
I know the value of those cars, and it's off the charts. And for him to take it out on a track, I mean that's a great thing for everybody involved. The only thing that I think I would probably be unhappy with is if you kept it in your order, and I was driving a 71. And a guy driving a 70 was kind of lagging behind. I think it would drive me a little crazy.
Jeez.
We kept them pretty evenly spaced, so
Sure.
it was definitely it was a parade more than anything else.
So to
But it
you,
was-
being on the track, what do you think, as a race car driver, what do you think would have been the hardest part to negotiate on that track?
Well, from watching events on TV, especially the Indy and NASCAR events, when you see the passing on some of the back straightaways,
Yeah,
you really don't have any idea how narrow they are.
yeah,
There's some stretches there that are passing zones, and there's just room for 2 cars wide.
right.
And it's just really unique to see the track from the track.
Sure. I would think though, like coming into turn 5 when you're coming downhill, and you're flying on a straightaway, and then having to make a
a drag race to the turn.
Stop it.
but you're making that hard run down into the corner, and then you have to turn hard and then go uphill besides. Man, it looks like a challenging track, and
Well, it's
just-
tough enough on the video game for doing
Right.
it for real to be something
Right.
else.
Right.
So you mentioned before that you guys were a charitable organization. Do you guys raise money for different outside charities?
Yes, we do, actually. And so in the past, our charitable contributions have gone to the Sheboygan County Cancer Care Fund, the Guardians of the Children, and the ALS Foundation.
Oh,
The Sheboygan County Cancer Care Fund has been our main charitable, or our main charity. And they also play a very active role in our event. They provide a number of volunteers during the day of the autocross and of the car show for checking people in at the gate,
Sure.
directing traffic, and things like that. So it's been a really great partnership.
well, that's good.
And yeah, so we definitely have enjoyed that relationship, and we have a number of people in our club that have been affected by cancer, and so it's an organization that's near and dear to our heart.
Sure. I don't think you can find a single person out there who hasn't been affected by cancer in one form or another. And,
Right.
Raising money for that, it'd be great if we could ever find a cure for it, but, hopefully we'll see it in our lifetime. But, right now they just keep trying and trying and trying, and that's all we can do. So the Muscle Car Week, the All-American Muscle Car Weekend at Elkhart Lake, July 23rd through the 26th of this year. And, it's just bring your muscle cars out. And he said you have like a regular car show out there and people will be able to bring their stuff out. And then the other one is going to be, if I can find it here, it's in May. What did I do with it, Al?
Third
Great job,
page.
Tom.
There you go.
Oh,
And
my
May
gosh.
16th.
There we go. I've just got it all. Oh, it's on the bottom. Good job, Tom.
Let's go to a commercial break here.
Yeah, I got this. This is like I said, our first night on camera.
That
so
was just at the top of the pile a second ago.
it was
Yeah.
because I have to
Shuffled.
change it. Yeah, the other one is going to be Saturday, May 16th from 11 to 4, and that's going to be at Jags on Highway 67 in Plymouth. And like I said, the other one is going to be at Road America on July 23rd through the 26th, and that's going to be the American Muscle Car Weekend at Road America. Jeff, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I would just like to mention that we can't do this without support of our sponsors, and we've had some phenomenal sponsors in the past: Nikki Performance, CMG Detailing, Wagner Automotive, Racing and Performance Group, Velders Auto Body, Jags Bar and Grill, just to name a few. If anybody out there that has a business and is interested in supporting our event and having exposure to the number of people that'll be out to our group. We do have a vendor roll opportunity at the day of the car show. I'd encourage them to reach out to us, and we'd be glad to let them know what we could offer.
Sure. And then once again, we would, everybody that comes on the show, we offer you guys the opportunity to come out to our car shows, the Hot Rod Tuesday car shows that are held in Lipsick, Wisconsin. You guys are more than welcome to come out, and we'd love to have you.
Excellent. And like you mentioned, this isn't just a car show, it's a weekend event.
Right.
We start out Thursday night, and we try to have a lot of different social opportunities, so people can just get together casually. And, when everybody gets out of their cars, it's just great how many friends you make.
That's right. And how many times you get to hear the story about grabbing the $20 bill off the dashboard.
Exactly.
And that's what it's all about. That's why we do what we do. Well, Jeff, thank you very much for calling in. We really appreciate it. And, you guys check them guys out. They're going to be at Jags in Plymouth on Saturday, May 16th from 11 to 4, and that's a car show in Broadfry. And then the All-American Muscle Car Weekend, July 23rd through the 26th at Road America. So, get out there, check these guys out. Like and follow them on Facebook, and check out their website. Is it WisconsinCamaro.com?
It is.
Perfect.
ARO.
ARO, yeah, God, for everything that's good in this world, it's CMARO.
It's what?
CAMARO.
There you go.
Yeah.
You forgot the A the first time, yeah.
Kid's a teacher, now he's starting to correct me.
No, history, not spelling.
Well, thanks a lot, guys.
All
I
right.
sure appreciate the opportunity.
Sure thing. Anytime you want to come back on, just let me know and we'll get you on.
Thanks.
All right, Jeff, we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
All right.
Hi, I'm Ed. Hi, I'm Bob. We're with the Wisconsin Specialty Vehicle Alliance, dedicated to preserving our right to restore, modify, and drive our specialty vehicles. And we're listening to Hot Rod Tuesday podcast.
Joining us from the portal to the Northwoods from Iola, Wisconsin, it's Allie from Iola. Allie, how are you?
Good. I'm jumping out from you from the phone into the portal.
Hey, I got to ask you, now that we're on camera and shit, how did you like the angel, the snow angel?
Oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard, and I was very concerned. I had to watch the entire video because I wasn't sure what the ending is. If you were going to be stuck there, or if it was going to. I was glad it worked out good for you guys. That was awesome. I think that was great.
Well, let me tell you something. There was more than just you worried if I was going to get stuck there.
Oh, you should have been here. The whole deck was shaking when he was doing that.
Yeah, I couldn't help him up, so I had to record the thing, so I would have ruined the video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is so hard to get up. Like, people, when is the last time anybody else has done a snow angel? Like, you just forget how close. Like, you have to get down to the ground and, like, get back up. It's a lot.
The ground is a lot further down than it used to be, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Yep.
Gravity's gotten stronger, too.
Yeah, and
I
like
thought
this
it's 'cause I
whole
was
weather,
fat.
everyone, a couple people have messaged me and they're like, "Where's the snow angels?" I'm like, "You're crazy. I am not going out right now. Like, I love you
no.
all, but no, thank you."
Yeah, it's absolutely stupid outside. I actually heard the weatherman say something like shitty the other day because it was that just ridiculously cold.
Yeah.
So, but just because it's been cold, though, doesn't mean we're not talking about car shows. So you guys have a SWAT summit coming up here this weekend. I'm glad I got that out. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so this is our 4th annual SWAP Summit, and what we do is we just invite the vendors of the Iola Car Show, who we think are America's greatest SWAP vendors, to come and chat with us about like things they want to see. We talk business. We hear from them like things they like about the show, things they want to change, and like what works well. And then we give them kind of a business update about the what we've been doing in the off season and kind of how we come to decisions, that we do each year. And it's really opened a great avenue and door to have that conversations to include the people who make our show as part of the conversation of what we do each year. And they have come up with some really great ideas, and we actually have implemented things from this SWAP Summit. So we absolutely love doing this with our vendors.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to make it, but can we, I just want to say that I think, but on behalf of Al and I for sure, maybe Kyle, because because he's just with us by default. The slip and slide. We talked about it in the past. Just make sure
it'll go on the list. We'll talk about it. Absolutely. People for some reason don't want to see your swap vendors with their shirts off, even though they do sometimes.
Well, it is what it is.
If you forget about the slide, it's all okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And, the liability is this. I saw the snow angel. At least it was off our property. The liabilities if you do the snow angel on our property. Well, I think the slip and slide kind of falls under that purview as well.
Yeah. I'll try not to do any grass angels when we're up there. Speaking of which, we'll be up there at the Oasis for the Iola Car Show. So make sure you come check us out. But otherwise, going back to the Swap Summit, and I would agree with you too that you guys do have some of the best diversity of vendors that are out there. And if there's a car part you're looking for and you can't find it at Iola, it probably isn't available anywhere.
Yeah, that's what we've heard. It doesn't exist if you can't find it at Iola, but it truly is it's a generational thing. We've got fourth and fifth generation people doing Iola. And we honestly have new people too. So we're, swap is a little dying. We do have people replacing some of those guys who are aging out, and those guys are able to enjoy and walk the show instead of sell every time. So, sure. With registration going full bore right now, it's been so great to hear those stories and get those emails from the family members that say, hey, my dad just wants to come and hang out, but I'm going to take his swap spaces, and we transfer those over to the next generation. And it's been really nice to have those conversations, and those younger bloods, they have the ideas and how to keep the show afloat is great to hear at this swap summit that we have on Sunday.
Well, sure. You think about it, some of those kids have been coming to that show since they were newborns. I mean, really.
Yeah.
And, the stories that are passed down from it, there's a lot of people, I think, too, that circle those few days on the calendar for it being like their Christmas. And
yeah, absolutely.
I can tell you, for me, for one, I am so looking forward to Iola this year. I can't wait. Last year we got a little bit of a taste. This year I took vacation time, and I'm going to be there every single day. And I'm not going to match your schedule because I'm old, fat, and out of shape.
Yeah.
But we're going to be there.
I don't think anybody matches my schedule, but that's okay. That's good.
But we're definitely going to be there for a lot of it, and definitely looking forward to it. So, yeah, you got the Swap Summit coming up. And where exactly is that going to be held again?
So it is at our Iola Car Show office. We do work year round. So at our office, it's at 350 Chrome Place in Iola, Wisconsin. And it starts at 2, we say 2 to 4, but depending on how the conversation goes, it usually lasts a little bit longer. I think we'll have some light refreshments. And it used to be over a day where the West End Swap Meet, the indoor one, was hosted. So we actually moved it forward this year just so we wouldn't compete with them in case more people wanted to attend. But
sure.
Looking forward to seeing everybody and getting the ideas, because obviously we can't go to every show, and getting people's feedback from other shows has been a huge help. So we're looking forward to it.
And just in case you can't make it to the actual Swap Summit, is there a way people can get their voices heard or their ideas sent out?
Absolutely. So you guys can email me directly, Ali, A-L-I, at iolaoldcarshow.com. That's IOLAOLDCARSHOW. Sorry, talk pretty fast. But any of the emails that you guys can find on the website, we're absolutely happy to have those conversations. We did talk about recording it or trying to get it out there in a different manner, but we just don't have an effective way. We don't have Zoom, so it goes longer than a Zoom meet can handle.
Sure.
But we definitely let these people, we're going to send the people who do attend away with some material so they can go back and talk with everybody as well. And of course, I'll be at Jefferson. And so if you guys want to talk about it there, always shoot me an email. We're available all the time. So.
All right. Sounds great. We're looking forward to a wonderful season, and especially looking forward to the Iola Car Show, because here again, we just a little while ago we had on Jeff Morgan from Wisconsin Camaro Club, and we talked about how if you're a car guy, you need to be you need to see Road America. And I would put,
yes, oh, absolutely.
I would put the Iola Old Car Show right up there against anything up there, like even Road America, the Milwaukee Mile, anything, because it is such a treasure for Wisconsin, for the, like I said, the amount of diversity of cars, the swap meet, the car corral, the food. Oh my God, the food. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Fat guy.
and we can't thank you guys enough for getting the word out there. You guys will be at the Oasis all 3 days. So if you guys have stories, come find Wisconsin the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast and get in there. You guys are doing such a great job, and we appreciate you getting the word out for all of Wisconsin and more. So.
Okay.
Oh, we love doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I was the only one who screwed words up. Cool.
It's been a long week and it's Tuesday. So
Yeah, he gave Road America a whole new slogan earlier. It was...
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was. I had something else in my mind, and you know how it is when your brain's going 100 miles an hour and your mouth can't keep up? That's exactly what I had going on there. So, all right, Allie, thanks for calling in. And like I said, you guys go check out that summit. It'll be on February 1st from 2 to 4 at 350 Chrome Place. Was that right? In Iola?
Yeah, that's right. Good job.
Wow. See, I passed my Alzheimer's test.
You didn't even write that down.
No.
That's what I mean.
Well, Chrome is shiny.
You're
It
good
gets
for
his
another
attention.
6 months. So.
Thanks,
All right,
Allie.
thanks so much, guys. You guys have a great night.
You
All right,
too.
talk to you later.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I know. It is time once again for a little automotive history with Kyle. Go ahead, Kyle.
Starting today in 1896, January 28th, Walter Arnold, he became the first person in the world to be charged with a speeding ticket, or speeding offense. He was going 8 miles per hour in a 2 mile per hour zone.
How dare he?
Yeah. The police chased him with his horse, or with his bicycle, I mean, not a horse. And he was caught after the cop chased him down on the bike.
Meanwhile, on NBC, someone's going, guy was caught today going 4 times the legal limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they said that speed limit should not apply to the new horseless carriage. But he had to pay 1 shilling plus cost for his offense.
How much was a shilling, Al? You remember those, don't you?
I think it was 2 pence.
Okay. What if you only had pencils?
Yeah, pencils.
And speaking of speeding, up to 1899, you had a guy from France getting the land speed record of 49.9 miles per hour in a battery-powered automobile that he designed. So you had a whole 40 miles an hour faster than that first story from 1896.
Tesla's been around that long?
So here's the thing with the old electric cars. Everybody knows that they're fast. They are stupid fast, right? The Teslas, even the stuff that we make through CDJR, the Chrysler that I work with, these cars are ridiculously fast. Point being, and I'll probably get in trouble for saying this, is at the turn of the century, the fair amount of the cars out there were electric cars. And now, then it came along with gas, and it was like, well, we don't need these electric cars anymore. They're just a pain in the butt. It's hard to keep up. Lots of things like that.
Gas was cheap.
And gas was cheap, and now gas is back to being cheap again. And the electric cars, like I said, they're fast, they're wonderful, but they're so quiet. Do you remember, Kyle? We were at the Gator Nationals when they had a Camaro that was all electric.
Yeah.
And it ran, I don't know, it was like an 8-second lap at like 140 miles an hour or something like that. And it was so weird. You could hear the tires gripping the track.
Yeah, you heard the stick from the compound sprayed in the track more than you heard anything else.
Yeah, at the 330, all you heard was the tires. And it sounded like a quick roll of, like peeling off Scotch tape really fast is what it sounded like. It was just the weirdest thing. And like I said, super fast, but it just doesn't have that V8 rumble,
Right. Garlett's had an electric dragster a while back.
I think he still does.
Does he?
Yeah.
That thing was fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kyle.
Yeah.
We're good. I'm just making sure that the reminiscing is done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shocking, isn't it?
I'll go back to these years instead. 1922. Morris Markin. Remember that name, Al?
Yeah, I went to school with him.
Yeah. He formed the Checker Cab Company. So he's the one to blame for the big yellow cabs in New York City and other big cities.
Jeez. How much
And
money do you think that guy had in his
the
account?
final model of that company was produced in 1982, so they had the 60-year run there.
But they all look the same.
They were an ugly car.
Yeah.
And then the company went under in 2009.
Huh.
1959. Practice began at the new Daytona International Speedway for the first Daytona 500. There was still no guardrails up in some spots, but they still gave it all out and
Who
did the
needs
practice on the track.
guardrails?
It flew off the end of the track. They'd still be flying.
Guardrails, helmets, come on.
Can you imagine what those guys thought? Racing on half mile dirt tracks and then coming here going, holy shit!
Well, that's
Yeah.
why that transition period wasn't Daytona for the half beach, half paved track,
Yeah.
and then they Just went all out there with the 2 miler,
But I'll
two
tell
and
you
a half
what,
miler.
if you've never gone through the tunnel, which Kyle, I know you have,
Yeah, a bunch of times.
but the tunnel from at Daytona to go from the outside of the track to the inside of the track, just to see the sheer magnitude of that place, and you're missing out. That is one hell of a racetrack.
Now, from a 2.5 mile oval to a straight line again, in 1985, Bob Glidden became the first NHRA Pro Stock driver to race the 1/4 mile under 7.6 seconds in Pomona.
Pomona?
Nah, that's what I meant. Yeah. I only called you all once tonight with all the little slip-ups you did. So.
Payback.
I had a bunch.
And then the next one here in 2007, another racing-related one. This time going into the 24-hour race at Daytona. Where Catherine Legge in 2007, she completed the 1 millionth lap of the 24 hours at Daytona race.
That's cool. Good for her.
And she's still trying to race in IndyCar and NASCAR now every once in a while.
But going back to the drag racing, I think Bob Glidden, he was one of the greatest ever. You put him like probably right in the same category with Grumpy Jenkins and a lot of them other guys.
Oh,
that
definitely.
raced back
And
then
you
at
see
that
that
time.
NHRA expanded their list from the 50 greatest to 75 greatest drivers.
They're almost going to have
Yeah,
to.
it's all Erica Enders was just added on there, and Matt Hagan and a bunch of other drivers were
Yeah.
added onto the list now.
Well, how could you not add Erica?
Yeah, she is one of the greatest of the greats.
Yeah. Was she 7, 8 times?
Six time
Six-time
champion, 50 wins, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
So she's definitely in the pro stock Rushmore.
Yeah, and the one thing I do like about her too is when, a lot of times when they run their pro stock cars, they get to the end and they got the tow vehicle, hooks onto them with a strap, and tows them back to the pit area. When she wins, she's famous for "I'm going to drive that bitch back," and that's just, I don't know what you guys think, but I think that's just cool. It adds that little bit of extra something.
And you can watch her
Good.
life story on Disney Plus now too. The Right on Track is streaming on Disney Plus. You want to
Yep.
watch her life story, which was a Disney Channel original back then,
Right? Yeah.
early
when she-
2000s.
when she started out with Junior Dragster and everything like that. Yeah, that was a good movie, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hairball.
great. Yeah, Airball.
911.
Here we go. But yeah, so all the history stuff is really cool. I'd love that you bring that stuff up to us. Glad we had a chance to talk about electric cars and Camaros and all the other stuff. But anyway, hold on tight. Coming up next will be The Buzz with Beth. Coming to us from the broasted chicken capital of southeast Wisconsin at the Sussex Bowl, it's Hot Rod Beth. Beth, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much. I love it. Roasted chicken capital. That's awesome.
That's a new T-shirt in the making.
It is.
That could be. That
should
could
be.
be. Absolutely. With the chicken going through the side of it. Maybe I'll have Von Hot Rod do stripe something like that for me when I'm in LA
Yeah.
on
You
Friday.
should have somebody pinstripe a real chicken for you.
Can you stripe a chicken?
Well, you know what I mean.
You've seen those paintings on bigger bird feathers. Why not pinstripe a chicken?
Von Hot Rod can stripe anything.
Hopefully
so,
they don't cluck it up.
Right. Oh, my gosh, it's going to be one of those days, huh?
Yeah.
Anyways, here's what I got. I got it's small because here we are again, end of January coming around.
You said
And
small,
damn.
and we all look at each other.
We all looked at you,
Yeah,
Al.
if I had the video going, I'd be with you too. So,
Speaking of which, we need you to do a selfie so we have a picture for on the phone with us, the picture at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, there you
oh
go.
well, I can send something.
Okay.
You want the real me or the AI me?
Whatever you want to do, I really don't
Okay.
care.
All right. Well,
We should
anyway,
get the
so we
Arlo
had
her.
the Arlo version, eh? Okay, I'll have
It'd
to
be
ask
fun
him
if
for that.
whenever there is one. That'd be fun to get.
You know what? I haven't sent. He's asked me, send me your picture and the car and what do you want, and I haven't done that yet, and I should, so that way I could have an Arlo vehicle too. But anyways, I go in the wrong direction all the time. Fucking
Yeah,
squirrels are everywhere here. I tell ya. Jesus. Anyway, so January 25th we had the model swap and toy show, which was a success. That was awesome. We had about 50, 80 people that came through, 26 vendors going through. That was cool.
Sorry.
And we are going to have another one on May 3rd.
That was just my next question. Are you going to have another one? Is that,
Yes.
the first one starts out well, the second one's always going to be bigger.
Yes,
You
May
know, it's
3rd.
2 days after that May 3rd date.
Yeah.
It's our
What's
first
that?
our first show of the year.
Cinco de Mayo.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, I'll have to look ski at that.
Yeah, be there.
So, May 3rd, that'll be the same thing. We will serve breakfast a little earlier this time. Everyone was way too hungry, and they were all over it, from 9 o'clock. So we're going to serve breakfast earlier. We had 26 tables of people vending. And, I've been at many swap meets, but at these car ones here, hold on a second here. Can you take care of that for me, please? Thank you.
Look at that delegation of power.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, man, I tell you. There was 2 or 3 different tables that all of a sudden the guys were closing up. I said, what's going on? You guys are leaving already? They bought me out. Where people came in and bought their entire table worth of stuff.
No kidding.
So,
right.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I'd never seen that before. But anyway, so the swap was good. May 3rd, put that on your calendar if you weren't able to make it. What else do I got? February 9th here at Sussex Bowl, the roasted chicken capital of America is having our indoor car show from 3 to 6, February 9th. That's a Monday.
Okay.
Before that, though, Iola, February 1st, they're having their annual swap summit, their 4th annual one. So if you have any feedback about the swap or any complaints or anything that you want to bring to them, now's the time to do it. Do it or shut up about it.
Fair enough.
So that's the first night. I don't know if Allie probably wouldn't say it like that.
Because screw PC, right? Anyway.
And then also, February 22nd at the Washington County Fairgrounds, the Model A Club is putting on their indoor swap. That's kind of the car swap meets.
Sure.
Then March 1st, the All Car Club meeting.
You're cutting out there, Beth.
I'm sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Stand
I apologize
a little
for
closer
that.
to the mic.
Sorry, buddy.
I know you're a little disadvantaged with the rest of us. The
I
rest of
have
us
a
get
height
our
issue.
yes.
I
Stand
have
on a
you
chair or
know
something.
why. Anyways, we'll cover that later. February 8th was the original date for the All Car Club meeting. Scratch that. It's now March 1st. And that's going to be at the Knights of Columbus in South Milwaukee. Bring your flyers to this. Flyers, information. If you are interested in a table there, you should get a hold of Paul Ademic. He is on Facebook, and he will get you set up with a table for that. Otherwise, we need flyers. We need dates. We need when things are going, and that's just a discussion so we're not all trumps on each other's shows, but have an opportunity to see where you want to go for the summer.
Sure.
And I just, matter of fact, I took 2 phone calls the other day for booking out Foxview Lanes for a car show.
Cool.
We have
Good for
parking
you.
for 200 to 300 cars. We have a stage there. Obviously, bathrooms, indoor bathrooms, food, beverage, all that's available. So if you need a spot to do your charity car show, just reach out to me, and we can get something set up for that. And the only other thing is, I leave Friday morning to go to L.A. Gosh darn it.
Well, it's been nice talking to you.
Yeah. The only thing I got coming up is at the Southeastern Wisconsin Short Track Hall of Fame over there in Hartford. Shares the same roof as the Wisconsin Historical Auto Museum, or what, I forgot the name of the place now, because you'd think a good host would remember that.
Wow.
Yeah, well, but the Wisconsin Racing Memorabilia and Inductee Get-Together is going to be Saturday, February 7th, 2026 from 10 to 2. So, yeah, you want to check that out. You can see all your old racing heroes probably from the 60s until today. Definitely gets a lot of cool pictures that I've seen online after it's all done. A lot of the people that I loved to watch race when I was a kid, and probably when Al was a kid too. So yeah, make sure you guys get over there and check that out. I'm sure we might even see a Fosbender over there too. As you know, those guys are great friends of the show also. But otherwise, we got really not a whole lot. It's still kind of slow, but we got World of Wheels coming up at the end of next month, and then we got at the beginning of the month after that is going to be World of Wheels in Chi-Town, Chicago.
We also have registration for Back to the 50s this week too, if anybody wants to do that.
Yep. That opens up at midnight on
2nd.
February 2nd.
Okay.
So
Interesting. Lots of stuff. Well, not lots of stuff, but some stuff happening.
Lots compared to what we're used to lately.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, before we'd have to, it was a little bit slow. At least now we got some things that flicker the little bit of flame on the candle.
Flicker the flame.
Flicker the flame on the candle.
That's
you can
why
write that down if you want.
So that's why you have
No.
Tuesdays off, so you can come up with these sayings, right?
No, that came right off the
Oh,
cuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just flickered.
Oh.
All right. Beth, I'm sure you want to do your thing here.
You want to flicker the flame too, Beth?
Yeah, sure.
Why don't you
Sure.
fan the flames of the heat in Al's garage?
Yeah, you know what,
Thanks, buddy.
Al? Al,
Yes, dear.
you know the question, did you?
No, but I did look through a Speedway catalog, if that helps.
Oh, I got the new Summit catalog today too, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Another one to check
I
out.
remember how excited I used to be with them things. Look, I remember I always wanted to put a tunnel ram on my car, right? So you get this tunnel ram. It was like $398 for the tunnel ram and 2 carburetors. It came all together. It's like, man, I wish I'd be able to afford that one day. Well, put another $1,000 on top of it now, and I don't even want a fucking tunnel ram anymore. So I kind of feel ripped off a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh.
Who knew?
Yeah.
So, Al, you need to be. Come on, man. Turn a screw. Do something.
Oh, Al
Turn on
does
the
have some
gas
screw
tap.
loose.
Oh well. That's beside the point.
We'll get to it someday, some year,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, Al, you're going to be on camera for this one, first one ever.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you talk about the shit that Al says? What do you got for us this week?
Oh. Well, I don't know why, but the other day I was thinking about my mother-in-law, and I remembered the one time we invited her over for dinner. And about halfway through the meal, she says to me, "Why does your dog keep staring at me?" And I said, "Well, it's probably because you're eating off of his dish."
Oh my God.
I remember when that happened. Yeah. You think he's kidding. Sorry, Jane. He is. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I tell you, I don't know where he get. Well, I should know where he gets his stuff from, but that's
Yeah.
beside the point.
Yeah, look at his friends.
All life experiences, every one of them.
Yeah, I bet. That's scary.
Yeah.
That is scary.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm really looking forward to my trip, and I will get us some more content, some cool people to talk to for the
Yeah.
next couple months. I'm pretty excited. I'm clearing out all the pictures on my phone so I can take some new pictures,
Cool.
and I'm pretty excited. So,
You know, and I like the perspective that you have, because like Kyle and I, we got to like almost lay on the ground to get that same perspective, and you got it built in.
Boy.
So that's really awesome.
See, you
know
mess
what?
with me when you should be messing
yeah,
with
that's
Tom.
all right. You know what? That's all right. He'll
She's
get his
keeping notes.
comeuppance too. Yep, you know that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And I'll point them out to you at the next show.
Yeah.
Yep, here I thought we were a good team together, and
We are.
now I'm getting okay. That's
we
all
are.
right. What comes around goes around. Anyways, I still love you guys. I don't care what Al said about you guys before.
All right, Beth. Have a good week, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right, I'll have a little bit more sun on my face from the weekend, so don't be jelly.
All right.
See you guys later. Thanks for everything you do. Get out your car and smell your car. Do something with it. Turn a screw, anything, Al. Come on.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you're subscribed. Maybe pass it along to a buddy who's into hot rods too. And if there's something you want us to talk about or a build you want us to share, just reach out. We like hearing from you. Yeah, you can email us at the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast at gmail.com, or you can call and text at 920-306-1411. Until next Tuesday, take it easy, keep the wheels turning, and we'll catch you on the next episode of the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast. Yeah, I have to read that because it's right here.